Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bodyworks Voyager Missions and Anatomy. I'm here, V3 Ryan, and
I am Yeku, and I'm here as well. I'm really just taking a quick look at the game. We'll probably can we do a full Let's Play here?
yeah, I don't know if we'll do a full walkthrough because every mission is pretty much more or less the same.
All right, well, let's do a mission. Let's do a mission. Let's take a look at this.
I'll put my name in, V3 Ryan. Yep, beginner.
So I'm just texting somebody, storing my life. Wow, what's that? Whoa, what's going on here?
It's showing you the hospital.
That's a hospital?
Welcome to Mission Control,
Yes.
In the future? That's like Star Trek hospital.
It's like the year 2094. Here, I'll show you the overview. Here, put on these headphones.
Alrighty, here we go.
Listen to the overview of the game.
It is nearing the end of the 21st century, and despite phenomenal gains in technology, humanity is still plagued by infectious disease. In fact, things are much worse than ever before. Many new strains of infection and disease began to appear in the late 20th century that were highly resistant to conventional medicine. These infections manifested themselves as normal symptoms of common ailments, but they quickly multiplied and changed. A common cold or a simple scratch could become life-threatening in a matter of hours. These superbugs were responsible for many deaths as the medical profession struggled to find a cure. New drugs were pressed into service, but the superbugs mutated faster than medical science could advance. Many of these treatments had terrible side effects that were almost as bad as the disease itself. Over the years, the situation continued to get worse. Things looked grim as disease began to spread and the fatality rate climbed. People were becoming desperate. It was time for a different approach.
Oh my goodness.
The military and space program had been working on a matter-reducing field that would make transportation of bulky loads many times easier. Dr. Avery J. DeStefano, the Nobel Prize-winning microbiologist, proposed a radical twist to this idea that could possibly provide a solution.
Whoa, we're lagging.
The year is now 2094, and the latest weapon in the battle to rid mankind of this microbial threat is the Mite Force, in what is being called Operation Internal Front.
Oh my goodness.
The technology for this new strategy was developed by the military at MIST-MD, or the Military Institute of Science and Technology, Medical Division, otherwise known as the Academy. This program centers around the ability to shrink a human pilot in a specially designed ship to the size of a pinhead.
Oh my goodness.
The ship is composed of an organic compound that is biochemically matched to the patient to prevent rejection and attack by the body's own defenses.
What?
The ship and pilot are then
What?
transported into the body, where it attacks the disease organisms directly with specially designed bioweapons. This process is known as MITE, or Microbiological Internal Tactical Engagement. The first trials of this highly controversial program were plagued with failure, and several test pilots made the ultimate sacrifice. It took several years of frantic experimentation to stabilize the process. Eventually, the kinks in the technology were worked out, and selection and training of a squadron of the military's top pilots began in earnest.
What is
Operation
this?
Internal
Looks like
Front
Slimer
has
that's
just begun,
blue up there.
and field operations at the Academy Hospital on actual patients is underway. This is the final hurdle before widespread application of this discovery signals the start of the
That's what
worldwide
germs look like,
offensive
ladies and
against
gentlemen.
superbugs.
They have eyes just like us.
Well, you
You
should
have
see
just
some of
completed
them.
your basic training as a Mite Force pilot, and your orders have been issued.
This
directing
guy
you
looks
to
like he's,
report
like,
to Commodore J.T. Ridley
so
in
nervous.
the Academy for active duty.
Look, he's missing an
You
arm.
will be among the first
Yeah,
to
he
beat
is.
back this insidious threat and blaze a trail for others to follow in the next battle to save humanity.
And that's the overview of Bodyworks
Wow.
Voyager. What do you think of it?
It sounds like some cheesy 80s sitcom or some sci-fi.
Okay,
or
we're back. I
something.
just need to check to make sure that we're recording sound this whole time.
Yeah,
So
we
this
thought
is-
we had trouble here.
So this is a mission.
Okay. Excuse me, a burp there. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Oh, it skipped it. Skip the
Whoa,
mission.
eye. Cornea. Iris. So this is instead of Ghostbusters, I guess you're germ busting.
Yeah.
You're in the eye. So
Yep.
this person has an eye infection or something.
Yeah.
Who thought of this game? This
don't
is
know.
very interesting. This thing was actually...
It was my favorite growing up. This was
Really?
my favorite game ever.
He's not that old.
I loved it.
Did you actually own it?
Pardon me?
Did you actually own it?
Own it?
Yeah, like for the computer? Did you
Yeah.
own it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, you had an MS-DOS computer?
Well, I had a Commodore Windows 3.1,
Wonderful.
and it also ran on Windows 95.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
I'm using DOSBox right here in order to run it. At least.
Let's do another. That was a quick mission.
Yeah, they were all quick.
All right, try a few more.
Listen to another what he says about my mission. I'll tell you one funny comment he said actually about my one time when I messed up.
Wow, you're really small. I would not go
That
in
was a
that.
textbook example of body defense that you put on in there. We'll refer to your gun camera footage in training sessions next week. Good job. I see that there was no damage to your ship on this last mission. I can't say that I'm the least bit upset about a report like that. Those things cost a fortune.
Welcome to Mission Control,
Oh my
Ensign.
goodness. Whoa! Don't
Anyway,
mind that, ladies and gentlemen.
One time I got my ship so badly damaged. Do you know what he said about
What's
it?
that?
He said, the maintenance chief says we may as well use what's left over of your ship as a bird feeder.
Wonderful. Try one more.
Alright,
Try one more. Let's take another look.
okay.
So these are just endless.
The patient
missions,
has been
how the game
experiencing
goes.
extreme vertigo or dizziness. He says he feels off balance and everything seems to be spinning. If he moves his head, even slightly, the symptoms get worse and are accompanied by extreme nausea. A closer examination has revealed a viral infection in the semicircular canals. The virus has caused an imbalance in the air pressure within the canals and damaged the tympanic membrane. The infection is quite painful and must be stopped before it spreads further. For your second mission, you will be taken directly to the ear. Find the semicircular canals and stop the virus.
Oh yeah, I've actually had this kind of infection before, like
Yeah.
an inner ear infection. Not quite like this, but inner ear infection where I was really dizzy and was walking into walls. It's quite creepy, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Now watch this. He'll be doing the little.
I find it funny that
He'll be doing the little bat things.
yeah, we got bats in here. Ah, there's the.
That's what
tables.
happens if you listen to Twilight books on tape, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, apparently this is the precursor to Twilight. This is what the original. There you can see the 3 parts of the ear.
Yeah.
I find it ironic that you're a physics guy, but you grew up playing biology.
Pardon me.
I find it ironic that you're a physics guy now, and
Yeah.
you grew up playing biology games.
Yeah.
That's kind of ironic.
I find it funny. I don't know. It was my favorite game.
No, I have seen this game on YouTube before, believe it or not.
I tried looking it up on YouTube, and I've never seen it. Like
Really?
other than this one brief.
Really? If
Mission.
I find it, oh no, it wasn't like they don't beat the game. It was just a let's look at. Let's see what this book's guys.
You did such a good job in tackling that problem that the patient will be home in no time. We both appreciate flying like that. I see
Flying?
that there was no damage to your ship on this last mission. I can't say that I'm the least bit upset about a report like that. Those things cost a fortune.
Good job.
Welcome to Mission
That
Control,
applause
Ensign.
was added in there by this little sound machine. All right.
Alrighty, well, yeah,
Mission?
that was a. Oh, actually, okay, I probably took it now. So.
Well, I'll show you one more mission because I'll show you what happens.
Okay. All right, show me one more.
An acute viral infection has invaded the nasal cavity and
Oh,
is
wonderful.
causing breathing difficulties. For your mission, you will be taken directly to the sensory system.
The nose.
Locate the
Yes,
nasal
fine.
cavity and stop the infection.
Now look at this. Here,
Before we
from
proceed-
here point on, every time you start a mission, you need to answer a medical question. So, like for example,
I know this.
asks this. Yeah, it's that.
Olfactory.
But I'll show you some of the questions are just hilarious. Like I'll just select that just so we can get another question. Every breath, air passes through the large cavity. Like,
It's a nasal
I'm-
cavity.
yeah, I'm just gonna try to find a. Okay, I'm trying to find a question that's so easy it's ridiculous. Okay, you know I'm just gonna pick this.
Wait, hang on. Orders nutritional particles that float to the air. How are they transmitted to the brain? Isn't the olfactory bulb?
Let's try it.
I
I'm tired looking for that anymore. Yep.
All right.
Now-
I actually wasn't 100% sure about that one.
Yeah. So I have. Oh, and it crashed.
Whoa, we crashed.
All right.
Alrighty, granular limit. Wow, that's bite granular limit. That's a
You
very
know, I'm-
biological term.
I'm trying to install Need for Speed the Run at the same
Yes,
time.
our next Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Will probably be done this week, I would think. So
Yeah.
starting classes this week, but I'm just going in to see my props, and then no, after that,
Yeah.
what are you looking for?